2 years after the Harvey Weinstein scandal sparked the Me Too movement, the entertainment industry is rethinking how it handles sexually suggestive scenes in films and television. SAG-AFTRA, the largest actors union, adopted new guidelines for scenes showing intimate moments or sex scenes. That includes the use of what are known as intimacy coordinators. Our Itay Hod joins us this morning to tell us more. Hi, Itay.
Hi, Giselle. For years, Hollywood has used stunt coordinators to essentially choreograph everything from high-speed car chases to scenes with animals. But when it came to sex scenes, perhaps one of the most challenging scenes any actor is asked to do, it basically came down to the moment. Not anymore. I got to shadow one of these intimacy coordinators, as they're called, during a dress rehearsal. Take a look.
It's 1 p.m. on a Sunday, and actor Jake Hawley is getting ready for his next scene. But it's not his line delivery that has him anxious. It's what comes next.
Whether you're a very confident person or a very not confident person, all the like, you're gonna feel very exposed and very vulnerable.
So we go in for another kiss.
Jake plays a 16-year-old kid caught in a same-sex sexual encounter that quickly goes awry. In the past, sex scenes like this one would be treated like any other.
I still have a hand on his throat.
I was about to bring that up.
Now they're overseen by what's called in the industry an intimacy coordinator.
I wouldn't have come in to read if I wouldn't have seen that there was an intimacy coordinator in the breakdown.
Since the rise of Me Too, intimacy coordinators have gained prominence on Hollywood sets. In 2018, HBO became one of the first major networks to require intimacy coordinators for all its sexually explicit scenes.
There's a power dynamic that exists between actors and producers or actors and directors, and it's really difficult for actors sometimes to say no to the person, who has hiring or firing power.
Amanda Blumenthal is the founder of Intimacy Professionals Association. Her job is to mediate all the intricate and at times uncomfortable details in each of the sex scenes.
Where are hands going? What kind of kissing are we doing? How much nudity are we going to be seeing? And all those sorts of things. And so the scene is really planned out, and the actors know exactly what they're getting into and what they're going to be doing.
Last month, SAG-AFTRA, Hollywood's biggest union, released its new guidelines on the use of intimacy coordinators. The new standards follow complaints about inappropriate handling of explicit scenes in productions.
It has made it tremendously easier. Now I've got these people here that are so nicely saying, like, are you comfortable? Are you sure you're comfortable? And so it helps me to, if I'm not super comfortable, be able to kind of say, hey, yeah, is there another option? Can we maybe just go a little slower?
Action rehearsal.
Pushing the boundaries of storytelling and forging a new path of accountability in Hollywood.
Okay, let's cut on that then.
The new union rules include what intimacy coordinators should do before, during, and after productions. They review all nudity writers' content and go over each scene with a director. Essentially, they create a space in which actors understand what is expected of them and give informed and continued consent.
And they do 50 hours of training, you said?
50 hours of training to get certified.
Listen, this sprang up after a bunch of horror stories. Actors, male and female, have complained. There have been reports of things that happen on set that should not happen.
Yeah.
Can you speak to that?
Yeah. So I actually spoke to Alyssa Milano about this. It took her 25 years to, she was essentially the one that helped spark the Me Too movement with her tweet. It's called Me Too because of that tweet. It took her 25 years to finally come out with her story last year, a year after Me Too, about how she was assaulted during one of these scenes. James Franco's another good case. They were rehearsing a simulated sex scene, and there were complaints against him as well.
Wow. The most intimate kind of coordination there could be. Thank you, Itay.